But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A first carry now for Thompson. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to air one out. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Minshew. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 17.
That's good.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 6-0 our score after 1.
It's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Chiefs 6. Jaguars nothing.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chris Jones able to get him for a loss of about 3. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. They run. Robinson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He's brought down.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Minshew. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now 4th down.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The tackle made by Miles Jack. A 2-yard gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And 8.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Minshew's pass.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick is good. That ties the game 6-6.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Bell, the ball carrier.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On play action, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes going right side here, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 27-yard line.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw it. Minshew over the middle, and it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Minshew sets to throw. Caught. Eifert over the middle. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And finding Keelan Cole. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Throwing again on second down. Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So third and long, here's Minshew.
Minshew's pass complete to Chris Thompson.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
For the Jaguars.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a